and never made it home. Ahmaud Arbery, a 25-year-old black man, was jogging through a Georgia neighborhood when three men decided he looked suspicious. They chased him in trucks. They blocked his path, and one of them pulled the trigger. For weeks, no one was arrested until the video surfaced. The world saw the truth. Outrage followed, and so did justice. Ahmaud's name became a symbol of how racism still kills in plain daylight. This wasn't just murder, it was a wake-up call. Henrietta Lacks went to Johns Hopkins Hospital in 1951 for cancer treatment. Without her knowing, doctors took her cells. Those cells, called HeLa cells, never died. They became the foundation of modern medicine, vaccines, cancer research, gene studies. But her family never gave consent, never got paid. For decades, her identity was hidden, until the truth came out, and the world finally learned her name. Henrietta Lacks, the woman whose cells changed the world, and whose story reminds us that science must honor humanity. Breonna Taylor was asleep when police broke into her apartment after midnight. They were looking for someone else. But that mistake cost Breonna her life. Her boyfriend thought it was a break-in. He fired one shot. Police fired back dozens. No drugs were found. No warning was given. And Breonna, a young EMT who saved lives, was gone. Her story echoed across the world. A demand for justice, a cry to end no-knock raids, because nobody should die in their own home. Trayvon Martin was just 17. He went to buy Skittles and iced tea, wearing a hoodie. But a man decided he looked dangerous. Minutes later, Trayvon was gone. The shooter claimed self-defense. The jury believed him, and millions of people said, enough. Black Lives Matter was born. Trayvon's name became a movement. A reminder that being young and black shouldn't be a death sentence. He was a son, a student, a life cut short, but never forgotten. After slavery ended, freedom didn't mean equality. From 1877 to the 1960s, the Jim Crow laws ruled the South. Whites-only signs, separate schools, buses, bathrooms, and terror for those who resisted. Thousands of black men and women were lynched, without trials. Many of their stories erased, but their courage built the civil rights movement. Jim Crow may be gone, but its shadow still lingers. History isn't over if we refuse to remember it. I can't breathe. Those three words were heard around the world. George Floyd, a 46-year-old black man, was pinned under a police officer's knee for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. People recorded. The world watched. And something broke inside us all. Protests rose in every city, every country. It wasn't just about one man. It was about centuries of injustice. George Floyd's last breath became a spark for global change. 1931, Alabama. 9 black teenagers, ages 13 to 19, were pulled off a train, accused of raping 2 white women. There was no evidence, but within days they were sentenced to death. The Scottsboro Boys became symbols of racial injustice in America. Their trials were filled with lies, bias, and all-white juries. Years later, most were freed, but their lives were already destroyed. 9 boys, 1 lie, and a story that still warns us. Justice delayed is justice denied. History doesn't just live in the past, it lives in us, and we have the power to write a better ending. Comment, like, and hit the subscribe button.